Welcome to the One Good Achilles channel with your host Don B. Today, I wanted to talk about the Brooklyn Nets. All right, so last night the Nets played the Pelicans. Kevin Durant, he made his much anticipated return. He's been battling some type of hamstring injury for the past month or so. He came back perfect from the floor, 5 for 5, 2 for 2 from 3 point range. He had 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 17 points. He did all this in 19 minutes coming off the bench. Now I'm starting to think that this guy isn't human. He's got to be some kind of machine or something. Like, how do you come back missing a month? You might think that any other player might have some type of rust or something. No, this guy comes back, shoots a perfect game from the floor, 17 points, rebounds, assists. Like, it's unreal. The Brooklyn Nets are really scary coming out the East right now. They have a record of 36-16. Number one in the East. I'm sorry. One game ahead of the Philadelphia 76ers. All right. That's not even the scariest thing, okay? James Harden didn't play. They're saying that he might miss up to 10 games dealing with an injury of his own. So they're winning games without one or two of their big three players for the past couple months. Now, Brooklyn came in this season, the return of Kevin Durant, he sat out all last season. Kyrie missed a big chunk of last season. So coming back off injuries, two superstars respectively. Um, Everyone was thinking, okay, well, Brooklyn made the playoffs last year without these guys, so maybe they get a little bump with these two players coming back, Kyrie and KD. They had Spencer Dinwiddie, they had Karis LeVert, they had Allen. They had different players at the beginning of the season. All right, so KD and Kyrie come back. Um, Boom, they're looking good. About a month into the season, they acquire James Harden, another superstar talent who led the Houston Rockets to the playoffs year after year under Mike D'Antoni, who might I add is coaching alongside Steve Nash for the Brooklyn Nets. So they get James Harden. Okay, so everyone's talking about, oh, there's only one ball. Like, what's going to happen? All of these guys are ball eccentric players. Oh, what's going to happen to Brooklyn? I think it's not going to work. Wake up call, everybody. It's working. And it's working effectively. We've got a sample size of what these three guys look like together. It's pretty amazing. But that's not the only thing about the Brooklyn Nets team. Okay? They have role players that come off the bench and can give you 12 to 15 points a night. All right? They might have gotten rid of a few players. Dinwiddie, he's gone for the season with an ACL injury. Karis LeVert, they bounced him. Allen, they bounced him. But they are picking up veterans that still have a little juice left in the tank. They picked up Blake Griffin. Okay, you might say, well, Blake Griffin's not the same player he was in LA. No, he's not. But Blake Griffin has worked on his game. It's evolving. Where before in LA, he was just a high flying dunker. After he went to Detroit, he started working on his 3-point game. Well, he can actually shoot threes now and make them. So not only do you have a guy that has some size who can get rebounds, which might come in handy come playoff time, but you got a guy that can stretch the floor. Well, okay. You got KD, you got Kyrie, you got James Harden, you got Blake Griffin. You got some pieces that's coming off the bench that also work. But then they go and pick up LaMarcus Aldridge. Okay, everyone's saying, well, this is another guy that's, he's on the back end of his career. He's not looking as good as he was in his Portland days or his early San Antonio days. No, LaMarcus Aldridge will still give you 15 points a night with 7 or 8 boards. He can dish it out. He can shoot the three. He can shoot the mid-range. This is a big guy that can stretch the floor. Where DeAndre Jordan, he's a big guy. He'll get you a few rebounds. But offensively, he's not going to give you much. LaMarcus Aldridge is a lot different. He can stretch the floor. He can shoot. He can pass. He can rebound. Brooklyn is really scary right now. They've won 8 of the last 10 games. They've done this without 1 or 2 of their major 3 superstars. And there's about 20 games left in the season before the playoffs start. So here's a question for everybody. Who in the East is beating Brooklyn? I mean, it's like a shoo-in for them to go to the finals this year. People might say, oh, well, you still got Giannis, the back-to-back MVP winner. Listen, I got nothing against Giannis, all right? But Milwaukee chokes in the playoffs year after year. Yes, they look good during the regular season. Milwaukee is 3rd in the East right now. They're about 4 games behind first place. But come playoffs time, you double Giannis and, what they got left. I mean, they added Drew Holiday. Okay, that was a good pickup for them. But, only time will tell. I feel like Philly might be able to give Brooklyn some bump. Maybe. But then again, Brooklyn is just stacked. Embiid and Simmons and Harris can only do but so much, I think in a 7-game series, I don't see anybody in the East beating Brooklyn. Let's just say Brooklyn makes it to the finals, I'm not going to speak too far ahead. I'll just let the season play out or whatever. But let's just say Brooklyn makes it to the finals. And let's just say the Lakers make it back to the finals. Everybody knows LeBron is a different animal when it comes to the playoffs. And he's getting his rest now. AD's getting his rest now. So they'll probably have fresh legs come playoff times. It's a little shorter this season. 72 games instead of the 82. But, in a 7-game series, who's winning that? You still have LeBron, who is one of the greatest players to ever play this game. I mean, only time will tell that battle, but yeah, Brooklyn Nets, man, they're clear cut the best team in the East right now. Nobody's coming close, in my opinion. Um, so I just feel bad for the other teams that think they have a chance. But listen, let me know what you guys think uh, about the Nets. Like, are they clear cut champions out of the East, or who do you feel has a chance to beat them? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to this channel because I'm coming with a lot of heat. Basketball, football, whatever, sports related. I'm coming with it. Subscribe, like, hit the bell for notifications, and share with a friend, man. Till next time, it's Don B. Peace.